In the previous 76th video, we covered 1 to 10 shlokas of chapter 12. In this Bhakti Yoga, at the very outset, Arjuna asks Lord Krishna whether it is better to worship the personal form of the Supreme, that is a Saguna Rupam, or the formless Nirguna Rupam. Lord replies that those who worship the Saguna Rupam with loving devotion and constant faith are considered the most united with him. He also explains that those who worship the Nirguna Rupam also reach him, but the path is full of difficulties. Lord Krishna then outlines various ways that devotees could adopt to reach him. Let's see what insights are provided in the last 10 shlokas of Bhakti Yoga. Ataitadapyashaktosi kartum madyogamashritah sarvakarma phalatyagam tatah kuru yatatmavan. Madhyogam ashritah, that is taking recourse to the yoga of Madhyogam, my realization. Etatapi kartum ata ashaktah asi, ata is if. So if you are not able to do, ashaktah is cannot. So if you are not able to do this also. So what is this that is referred to? In the previous 10th sloka, Lord tells that if you are not able to practice focusing your mind, then you dedicate all your actions to me. Perform all your service, perform all your duties and actions as a service to me. So if you are not able to do that also, then tataha yatatmavan sarvakarma phalatyaga kuru. Then yata atmavan, then control the mind and intellect, and sarvakarma phalatyagam kuru. Perform all duties and actions and surrender the results to me. Karma phalatyagam, surrender all the results of the actions to me. So starting from sloka 7, Lord Krishna details, he outlines various ways, various paths to reach him. So always remembering him, focusing on him all the time, meditating on him, practicing, if your mind gets deviated, again pull it back and then, do this as a regular practice. All these are the various options given to us. Now, if these are getting difficult for ordinary people like us, then Krishna gives an easier solution to us. So in this shloka, Lord Krishna tells that if you are not able to do all of these, then surrender the fruits of all your actions to me. So by working without attachment to the results, one can still remain connected to Lord Krishna through the daily duties. So ordinary people like us may find focused meditation or intellectual study difficult to maintain. So what is the solution for us? Selfless service is the route recommended by Lord Krishna to reach him. The selfless service will eventually give us peace and happiness. Shreyo hi jnana abhyasat jnanat dhyanam visishyate dhyanat karma phala tyagah tyagat chantiranantaram. Abhyasat jnanam shreyah. Shreyah is superior. So knowledge is superior, knowledge is better than abhyasat, practice. Jnanat dhyanam visishyate. So jnanat dhyanam is meditation. So meditation on the Lord is superior to jnanat, to knowledge. Dhyanat karma phalatyagah, giving up the fruits of action is superior to dhyanam, that is meditation. Because tyagat anantaram shanti. Because once you surrender all your fruits of action to the Lord, immediately that brings peace of mind. So better than mechanical practice of what is said in the Shastras, knowledge is better. And better than knowledge is meditation on the Supreme. Even better than meditation is renunciation of the fruits of action, as peace follows immediately after such sacrifice. So what happens is, when one renounces the fruits of action, you stop worrying about what is in it for me. So the anxiety and related ego dissolves immediately. So this surrender of fruits of action is the most practical way to reach the Lord. In fact, it is easier, and you can say that it is a shortcut for ordinary people like us. Adveshta sarva bhutanam maitrah karuna evacha nirmamo nirahankarah samadukka sukakshami santushtah satatam yogi यतात्मा दृढनिश्चयः मय्यर्पितमनो बुद्धिः यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः. So I just now chanted 13th and 14th slokas. In these slokas, from these slokas onwards, Lord Krishna begins to describe the characteristics of the devotee who is very dear to him. Yaha sarvabhutanam adveshta. So dvesha is hatred. So yaha sarvabhutanam adveshta. He who has no hatred or enmity towards fellow living beings. Maitraha karunaha cha. He is also Maitraha, friendly, and Karuna, compassionate towards all. Nirahanka, eva nirmamaha nirahankaraha samadukka sukhaha. So nirmamaha is he doesn't have a sense of proprietary, like this belongs to me, this is mine. That kind of a proprietary he doesn't have. Nirahankaraha, he is without ego. Samadukka sukha, he is the same when faced with happiness and distress. Kshami, forgiving. Yogi satatam santushtaha, a yogi who is always content. Yatatma drida nishchayaha, he has with unflinching determination. Mayi arpita manaha buddhihi, so manaha is mind, buddhi is intellect. Mayi arpita, surrendering the mind and intellect to me. Madbhaktaha me priyaha. So Madbhaktaha, that devotee of mine, me priyaha, is very dear to me. So in this shloka, Lord Krishna explains a devotee with various characteristics who is very dear to him. So such a devotee, he should not have any ill will towards other living beings, and he should be friendly and compassionate to all. This devotee is free from ego, and he is free of the notion that this is mine, my property, mine, etc. So, being even-minded in both happiness and sorrow, kshama, he should practice forgiveness, understanding that people act according to their nature, and therefore he should be forgiving. He should always be content and self-controlled with firm conviction in the Supreme. So, having surrendered the mind and intellect to the Lord, he should ensure that his thoughts are always anchored on the divine. This alignment of the heart and head brings peace. So Lord Krishna states that all the characteristics of the devotee, the devotee who has all the characteristics described above is very, very dear to him. Yasman nodvijate lokaha, lokan nodvijate chayah, harsha marsha bhayodvegaihi, mukto yah sacha me priyah. Yasmat lokaha cha udvijate. So udvijate is agitated. So yasmat lokaha cha udvijate. The person by whom the world is not agitated. He is very nice to everyone, so the world is not agitated by him. Lokat na udvijate. This devotee is not agitated by the others in the world. Even if someone tries to irritate him, he is not irritated. He is very calm and peaceful. He is the same to everyone. Cha yaha harsha amarsha bhaya udvegaihi muktaha. Muktaha is free. So this devotee is free from harsha, delight, amarsha, jealousy, bhaya, fear, udvegaihi, anxiety. Saha me priyaha. He is dear to me. So Lord Krishna tells that he by whom the world is not agitated and who is not agitated by the world as well is dear to me. This spiritual seeker is free from the turbulence of worldly joys, fear and anxiety. He does not cause and to others, nor do they permit others to disturb their inner calm. So this emotional stability marks a very high level of spirituality, and that devotee is very, very dear to Lord Krishna. Anapeksha suchir dakshaha udasino gatavyataha sarvaramba parityagi yo madbhaktah same priyaha. Yaha anapekshaha shuchihi. Shuchihi is pure. So anapekshaha, he has no expectations. So that devotee who is desireless, meaning he has no expectations towards gain or loss, and who is pure. Dakshaha, who is skillful. Udasinaha, he is free from worry. And gatavyataha, he is free from agitation, sarva aramba parityagi. So he does not have the ego that I am the doer, and who has renounced all material endeavors. So therefore he does not have the ego that I am the doer. Saha madbhaktaha me priyaha. That devotee of mine is very dear to me. So the devotee who is pure in heart, expert in action, indifferent to worldly distractions, and free from distress is cherished by the Lord. The devotee has renounced the sense of being the doer in all their endeavors, in all their materialistic undertakings. On the other hand, the devotee merely works as an instrument of the divine. Whether the situation is favorable or unfavorable, this person remains untroubled and efficient. This devotee is very dear to Lord Krishna. Yo na hrishyati na dveshti, na shochati na kankshati, shubha shubha parityagi, bhaktimanyah same priyah. Yaha na hrishyati na dveshti. So that devotee who is not elated when faced with joy, nor does he despair, nor does he express hatred when faced with difficulties. Na shochati, he does not grieve. Na kankshati, akanksha is desire, he does not desire for material things. Yaha shubha ashubha parityagi, he who has renounced good or bad. Saha bhaktiman me priyaha, that devotee is dear to me. So one who neither rejoices in worldly gain nor hates when faced with losses, and neither grieves nor desires, is a true devotee as per Lord Krishna. By raising above the dualities of likes and dislikes, this devotee maintains a consistent state of spiritual equilibrium. So he accepts whatever comes his way on its own accord. He considers that either as a gift given by God or a lesson that he needs to learn in his life. So he is not swept away by emotions, by the temporary emotions. So this neutrality that the devotee has, that the person has, allows him to experience a joy that is independent of the external environment. So he is not perturbed, he is not impacted by the external environment. That devotee is very dear to Lord Krishna. Samah shatrau cha mitre cha tata manapamanayoho शीतोष्ण सुख दुःखेषु समः संग विवर्जितः तुल्य निन्दास्तुतिर्मौनी संतुष्टो येन केनचित् अनिकेतस्थिरमतिः भक्तिमान् मे प्रियो नरः. शत्रौ मित्रे च मान अपमानयोः समः. समः, he is the same. He is the same, he behaves the same way with Shatrau Mitre, with friend and foe, and he is the same when Mana Apamanayoho, he is the same in honor and dishonor. Tata Shita Ushna Sukha Dukkeshu Samaha, he is the same when faced with a pair of opposites like cold and heat, happiness and sorrow. Cha Sangha Vivarjitaha, also he is without Sangha, attachments. Tulya Ninda Stutihi. Tulya is being balanced. So Ninda criticized, and Stutihi when praised. So he reacts the same when praised or criticized. Mauni, he is quiet. He contemplates before speaking. Yena Kenachit Santushtaha. He is Santushtaha, he is satisfied. Yena Kenachit. With whatever that comes on its own accord, he is Santushtaha, satisfied. Aniketaha, he is not attached to the place of residence. Stiramatihi, he has a steady mind. Bhaktiman naraha me priyaha. So Lord Krishna tells that devotee is dear to me. So in this shloka, Krishna further elaborates on the characteristics of his true devotee. So this devotee is alike to friend and foe, equal in honor and dishonor, and steady in cold and heat, pleasure and pain. These devotees have very successfully detached themselves from materialistic things. So these devotees have complete mastery over the environment. They are not impacted by it. So once again, whether criticized or whether being praised, they are the same, and they are very content, very satisfied with whatever comes on its own accord. They are not attached to a particular home or residence, because they find the true dwelling within Lord Krishna. So Lord Krishna declares that a devotee with all the above characteristics is truly dear to him. So the unwavering focus in devotion is what makes these devotees so special to the Lord. ये तु धर्म्यामृतमिदं यतोक्तं पर्युपासते श्रद्धाना मत्परमाः भक्तास्तेतीव मे प्रियाः. So I just now chanted the 20th sloka, the last sloka of this chapter 12. 2. But ye shraddhadanaha, those with absolute faith in me, mat paramaha, with me as their supreme goal, yata uktam as told. So the characteristics defined above as told. Idam dharmyam amrutam paryupasate is worship. So they worship this righteous dharmyam and amrutam, nectar like path. Te bhaktaha me ativa priyaha. These devotees are very, very dear to me. So in this last sloka of chapter 12, Bhakti Yoga, Lord Krishna concludes by stating that those persons who follow the nectar and righteous path described above with a shraddha, absolute faith, regarding Lord Krishna as a supreme goal are exceedingly dear to him. So by making Lord Krishna the center of the existence, they transcend the cycle of birth and death. So they are the ones who truly live in union with the Lord Krishna. So it's time to summarize 11 to 20 shlokas of Bhakti Yoga, that is chapter 12 that we covered in this 77th video. Now, in the last 10 shlokas of chapter 12, Lord Krishna outlines a practical hierarchy of spiritual practice, suggesting that if focusing on the Supreme is difficult, if meditation is difficult, then one should practice devotion. If devotion is difficult, then one should perform actions for God. Even if that is difficult, then one should surrender the fruits of action. Next, in 13 to 20 shlokas, Lord Krishna defines a true devotee who is very, very dear to him. Such a devotee is free from hatred, he is friendly, compassionate, he has no ego, he is nirmamaha, he doesn't have a sense of propriety, he remains calm, he is the same when faced with pleasure and pain, honor or dishonor, he is forgiving, he is content with whatever comes on its own accord, he has a steady mind and with firm faith, he focuses on the Lord. He is not agitated or disturbed by others, neither does he disturb others. He is free from fear, anxiety, joy, pleasure, and he is pure. He is shuchihi, he is efficient, and he is detached. He treats friends and enemies alike, and he is satisfied and devoted. In the concluding shloka, that is shloka 20, Lord Krishna ultimately promises that those who follow this immortal nectar-like path of Dharma with absolute faith and devotion will achieve the highest state of union with the divine. Thank you.